Hello, everyone. Another story today at Cindy Harper Speaks. And our story today is entitled Camp Big Paw. Have any of you ever gone to camp in the summer? So let's see what happens at Camp Big Paw. The story and pictures are by Doug Cushman. So Camp Big Paw. 1. Camp Big Paw. Ben and Obie arrived at Camp Big Paw. "Welcome to the Junior Camper Field Day," said Mr. Badger. "I am your leader. The contest for the camping badges will begin right away. We will have loads of fun." Ben and Obie showed Cyril to cabin 5. "Dibs on the top bunk," said Obie. "Dibs on the bottom," said Ben. "I guess I get the cot," said Cyril. Cyril unpacked his bag. "Is that all you packed?" asked Obie. "Where's your sleeping bag and your junior camper pocket knife?" "I did not know I needed them," said Cyril. Just then, a weasel stuck his nose in the cabin. "So you are the new camper," he said. "Just remember, I win all the badges in this camp." "Who was that?" asked Cyril. "Nigel Snoot Butter," said Ben. "Don't pay any attention to him. He is just a bully," said Obie. "I hope camp will be fun," thought Cyril. 2. Birdhouses. "For the first contest, every camper will build a birdhouse," said Mr. Badger. "The best birdhouse will win the badge." "I have never built a birdhouse," said Cyril. "We built one last year," said Obie. "It is easy." "Ouch," cried Cyril. "I miss." "I think you put the walls upside down," said Ben. "They look the same to me," said Cyril. "How do the birds get inside?" asked Cyril. "They go through the hole, silly," said Obie. "What hole?" asked Cyril. "Oh, Cyril, you forgot to make the hole," said Ben. "We can help you make one." "Should I paint my birdhouse red or green?" asked Cyril. "How about both?" said Nigel. "Let me help." "Watch out," cried Cyril. Splat. "Much better," said Nigel. "Finish up your birdhouses," said Mr. Badger. "It is time for lunch." "I do not think I like camp," Cyril said to himself. 3. Canoe race. After lunch, the campers gathered on the shore of Lake Big Paw. "The first canoe to the finish line wins the race," said Mr. Badger. "Ready, set, go." "We are not moving very fast," said Ben. "Cyril, you are paddling the wrong way," said Obie. "Turn around." "Watch out," said Ben. "Sit down," cried Obie. Splash. "Sorry," said Cyril. They turned the canoe upright and paddled to the shore. "Did you have a nice swim?" asked Nigel. "I would like to punch Nigel in the snoot," said Obie. 4. Swim race. The next contest was the swimming relay race. "We can win," said Obie, "if we pass the baton quickly." Mr. Badger raised the flag. "On your mark, get set, go," he cried. Ben dove into the water and swam as fast as he could. He handed the baton to Obie. Obie swam hard to Cyril. "Grab the baton," Obie cried. "We are ahead." Cyril reached down to grab the baton. Splash! Oh my gosh, Cyril fell in the water. "Oops, I lost the baton," he said. "Hurry up and find it," shouted Obie. "I got it," said Cyril. He swam to the finish line. "I made it," Cyril cried. "Here is the baton." Look at Nigel up there cracking up. "Did you lose this?" asked Nigel. "We lost because of me," Cyril said sadly. "You did your best," said Obie. But both Ben and Obie sighed. 5. Big Paw. The campers lined up for a long hike. "Here are maps to Picnic Rock," said Mr. Badger. "The first cabin to reach Picnic Rock will win the hiking badge." All the campers rushed up the trail. "Try not to get lost," said Nigel. He ran ahead. Nigel turned the trail sign to point the wrong way. "Ha! Now they will never find Picnic Rock, he said. Now we know why he always wins. He's sneaky. Ben, Cyril, and Obie arrived at the sign. The map says we go this way here, said Ben, but the trail sign says we go this way, said Cyril. The map must be wrong, said Obie. We go this way. They climbed over logs and through prickly bushes. Are you sure you know where you are going? Asked Cyril. Of course, said Obie. It is just a little farther. I think we are lost, said Ben. We should have been there by now. We will never find our way home, said Cyril. We will starve and be eaten by wild animals. Suddenly a twig snapped. What was that? Asked Cyril. Probably a wild animal, said Obie. Maybe it was Big Paw, said Ben. Who is Big Paw? Asked Cyril. Big Paw is a big, hairy monster with bright yellow eyes, said Ben. He lives in the woods and eats junior campers who are lost, said Obie. I think he is behind that rock, said Cyril. We are only teasing you, said Obie. There is no such thing as Big Paw. Suddenly they heard a noise. Ooh! Two big yellow eyes glowed from a tree. Help, yelled Cyril. Big Paw, cried Obie. Ooh, came the sound again. Look, said Ben, it is only an owl. Wait, said Cyril, I hear another noise. It is over there, said Obie. They followed the sound. It is Picnic Rock, cried Obie, and the other campers are already there. We lost again, said Cyril sadly. 6. Campfire. Everyone hiked back down the trail to the camp. Well, jolly campers, said Mr. Badger, what a fine day we had. Now I will hand out the camping badges. He might as well give them all to me now, said Nigel. I know I won them all. For the winner of the canoe race, cabin 12, said Mr. Badger. That is my cabin, said Nigel. I did not think we would get that badge, said Ben. Excuse me. For the best hiking and swimming, cabin 12 again, said Mr. Badger. Eat my dust, said Nigel. And the camper with the best birdhouse, said Mr. Badger. Cyril from cabin 5. That's me, said Cyril. But that birdhouse was a mess, said Nigel. It was the most colorful and the most popular with the birds, said Mr. Badger. How could it be the most popular? Asked Obie. Look, said Mr. Badger. All the birdhouses were hung in the trees, but only Cyril's house had a flock of birds. The birds know which house is the best, said Mr. Badger. What is your secret, Cyril? I saved my pie crust from lunch and put it inside, said Cyril. I wanted to welcome the birds to their new house. You use your head, said Mr. Badger. A good junior camper always uses his head. Hooray! All the campers cheered, everyone except Nigel. Just wait until next year, he said. Okay, said Cyril, then we will win all the badges. Ben and Obie shouted, hooray! That night, the campers cooked supper over a campfire, and Cyril told a story about how he used his head to trap Big Paw with a piece of pie crust. That was Camp Big Paw. If you like this story, press like at the end, and I'll see you next time at Cindy Harper Speaks. Thanks for tuning in, and bye for now.